different breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and chucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a dick in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. No, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yep, hey, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Yellow. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
15.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Irving on 2nd. It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Play made by Deron Payne.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Yellow. Hey, color. I've got blue.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets his running back. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Hey, ribble it.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He brings it in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Fight on these two. 180.
Irving trying to run for the first. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Come back.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. With these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, and not.
Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
They're on 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and it for the first time. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Play fake here, Daniels. He's going deep. And it looks great fly through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Trying to pick this up with Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready.
Staying with Eckler. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Noah Williams who made the play defensively. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Ready, break. Ready.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Ready, set.
Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
70.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ball on these two.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Right. 15.
Looking to throw Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but at least so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Yellow. I've got blue lady.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He gets it to Rice. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the give, this is Irving. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I've got line!
Back to throw, Mahomes. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Okay,
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
here we go, set, press only, 60 boxes, go!
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go! Pocket, Panther 60, Panther, Kennedy Ranger, hey, smash Bronco! Dragon 60!
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down from the 42. Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels back to throw. It connects down the sideline. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
19, Charger, 19,
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Frosty Merritt straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19, Riot.
Man in motion here. 3rd and short, Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Setting up the screen. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buccaneers isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
A great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Running for it, here's Irby. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Daniels on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for Daniels. Well, they had the look. Shirley didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vet, Tressway. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be a race with your insides down? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you honestly saw. Life will slow you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow! There's a line!
They give to Irving, left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's him on the quick hitter. Inside the 30. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Yellow!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They go inside, give to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
That's complete right side. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs from the 37.
Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80, 18, pioneer.
Putting the receiver in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd down, give to Krosky Merritt. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on the show.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
This is Eckler on 2nd. 3 inside the 30. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Okay, break.
In the huddle, here's 1st and goal. One drawn up here for Daniels. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Giving this to Krosky Merritt. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. About 4 yards for him on that run. More distance than that left, though, on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Gonna be some good old attaboys over there for that defense right there, rallying to the tight end. Oftentimes on 3rd down, those tight ends move the chains. That was not the case as they pursued and stopped him short of the sticks. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Yellow, yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
19, Tiger.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Back to 60, back to 60. Ready.
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so?
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday. Let's go.
Mahomes. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck on the look to his back. So 2nd down coming up.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Fire down these.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's to Rice out on the right side. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's
Hey, 15,
good for
15, 15.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes out to the left. A little better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another throw for Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Throwing again, Mahomes. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Ball is caught. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs drop the lead back to 13.
Commanders 30, Chiefs 17.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get ready. Hey, this ready.
Running right, this is Prosky Merritt. Through the defense he goes, room to
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, they really made getting the 2 points there look pretty simple. Nice time to call that option.
I love the option play, Kate. In short yardage situations, get a true 2-on-1 with your quarterback. Make it simple for him. And that time, well, the simplest one was him keeping it and getting those 2 points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. This is going to be down here. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set them up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
15. Hey, 15, 15, 15. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Attack, attack.
1st and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
The score, Commanders 38, Chiefs 24.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give it to Kronsky Merritt. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders about to stay unbeaten once again. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once again with Kronsky Merritt. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
18, find in. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. Touch. This is Lane. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now it gives to Kronsky Merritt, running left. Continuing to move past the 45. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
70, Timberwolves.
They're going to pass it here. Running right side by McLaurin. That's the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Got to keep moving quick here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders so likely locked up the win right there. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 45. Chiefs 24.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Washington.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield.